It's just a hospital, right? Nothing unusual about it at all from this angle. But this isn't just any old hospital, it's the physical embodiment of Conservative plans to privatise parts of the health service here. Hinchingbrooke made history when it became the first NHS hospital to be managed privately, breaking with the entire concept of a state-run health service which had existed since the end of the Second World War. The Conservative-led government here would argue that privately run institutions tend to be leaner, offer better value for money than bureaucratic, cumbersome, state-run ones. But the onus on privatised companies is to prove exactly who they're accountable to. After all, this hospital may be paid for by the taxpayer, but it's owned by a company now whose investors include hedge funds, and they're very significant donors to the Conservative Party. It's run by a group called Circle Health, whose website makes clear that its main investors are these finance houses and hedge funds. Publicly available documents show that the men who invest in Circle Health have also donated nearly $2 million to the Conservative Party. We wrote twice to Circle without reply. This principle runs true right across the private sector, with most recipients of big government contracts also being political donors. NHS campaigners don't like it at all.
The NHS Cambridgeshire is paying for all the operations and all the facilities and all the procedures.
Taxpayers' money.
Taxpayers' money that's being paid for all the procedures that happen here. They are paying with taxpayers' money Circle, so obviously any profits from that go into Circle. Now, if those profits are then being used to pay the Conservative Party, that's an interesting circle of money, and the way the taxpayers' money is being used then to finance political parties.
If there's any profit out of it, it would go to the hedge funds or other financial institutions that are the investors.
And they'll make another donation to the government of the day.
This is Conservative Party conference, where this week the headline has been about another $15 billion in cuts to public services. The view from here is that political donations are normal and there is little chance of a conflict of interest.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not a minister, but if I was a minister, I'm flipping sure that when ministers are given the choices as to what they should choose, the choices comes. I've been in the army, and when you're given options, there's a favoured option, and a minister really would have to be very, very clever.
Win it fair and square, do you?
And I think it'll have to be one fair and square. They can donate all they like.
The Conservative-led government here has offered Circle Health a 10-year, $15 billion contract for Hinchingbrooke Hospital. The same is happening with many other contractors across hospitals in Britain. The deals are all underwritten by the taxpayer. In an age of historic cuts to public services and the population getting poorer, these are the people who benefit from privatised Britain. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, Eastern England.